Uche was known for his calm, charming smile. He worked as a nurse in Lagos, always cheerful, always kind. Patients said his smile could ease pain better than medicine. But one Sunday morning, on his way to work, an old man sitting by the roadside called out to him. "Son," the man croaked, "never smile on Sundays." Uche laughed softly. "Why, Baba?" The man's eyes turned glassy, his voice trembling, because that's when the ones beneath watch. They see smiles as an invitation. Before Uche could reply, a cold breeze swept past. When he looked again, the man was gone. Uche brushed it off as superstition. Later that day, he smiled at a little girl in the hospital ward, and the lights flickered. The child suddenly stopped breathing for a few seconds before gasping back to life. The room temperature dropped sharply. Everyone felt it, but only Uche saw the faint shadow standing behind the girl's bed, smiling back at him. He blinked and it was gone. But that night, as he locked the ward, he heard a whisper. "You smiled today." For the next few Sundays, Uche forced himself not to smile. He avoided church, avoided conversations, even turned down his mother's video calls. But one afternoon, a sick old woman in the ward said something that broke him. "Son, don't stop smiling. Your smile reminds me of my late husband." Tears filled his eyes. He smiled gently at her. Immediately, the lights dimmed again. The monitors beeped wildly. The woman's eyes rolled back, and a thin black smoke rose from her chest, curling toward Uche before disappearing into his mouth. He fell to his knees, gasping. From somewhere deep inside, he heard his own voice, but it was laughing. Terrified, Uche went to his grandmother's village. She froze when he told her what happened. "Uche, you were born on a Sunday, under the shadow hour. In our bloodline, smiling on that day awakens the echo spirits. Your father ignored it, and that's how he died." He remembered his father's mysterious death when he was 10, found in bed, mouth stretched in a wide, unnatural grin. "Then what do I do, Mama?" She handed him a black cloth. "Cover your face every Sunday from sunrise to sunset. Never smile again on that day." For months, Uche obeyed. Every Sunday, he locked himself indoors, curtains drawn. But one Sunday evening, a little boy came knocking on his window, lost, crying, bleeding from a cut. "Uncle, please help me." Uche's heart melted. He forgot the warning and smiled to calm the boy. Instantly, the boy stopped crying and smiled back, but his teeth were sharp and his eyes black. "You smiled again," the boy whispered in Uche's own voice. "Now it's my turn." By morning, neighbors found Uche's body in his apartment, sitting upright on his couch, a frozen smile on his face. The mirrors were cracked, and faint laughter echoed in the walls. Not every smile means joy. Some smiles open doors that should never be opened.